This is a Joe Grasser production from the Wired Up TV team and family, Best Tupac Alive channel, and past and present political news.
How's it going, my people? This your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road, handling everything you guys got to handle, no matter what it is, man. Your boy cares about you guys, so do your thing. Now, with that being said, let's get down to the nitty gritty. As you guys can see right here, these are the stoplights that Suge had to have took when the bullets rang out on September 6, 1997. Well, I guess I have to say, September 7th, right? Did I say September 7th or September 6th? Anyway, September 7th, 1996 in Las Vegas, all right? I believe it was on Cobo and Flamingo. Now, stoplight 1, as you can see right up there. That's the one he ran. Then I believe he makes a right or a left on stoplight 2. Then another right or a left on spotlight 3. Or he goes straight. And then, stoplight 4. Then he takes stoplight 5. And then he finally stops right here. So look, guys, he has to basically take 6 lights, which is usually, see, here in Arizona, each light is a mile. So I would assume Vegas is either the same or similar. So that's about 5 miles, give or take, that Suge had to ride after Tupac allegedly got shot. And I say allegedly because there's a lot of people that believe that there was a decoy in the car. Now, whether there was a decoy or whether Pac was in there, okay, that's still fishy as hell, and that's still way too much time. Now, if Pac was in the car, right, and let's say, if Pac was in the car and he was the one shot at, or, for Suge to do that, when he could have just stayed right there, I mean, I can guarantee you he saw the car peel out. So, because it was after the bullets that a lot of witnesses say that's when they took off. So he could have just stayed right there. But why did he decide to take off like that, all crazy? Because something had to go down, right? This was planned, guys, all right? He had to, give him enough time to plan, call, or do whatever he got to do, you know what I'm saying, to be able to pull this plan off. Whether Pac told him to do it or this was already planned previous. I believe this was already planned previous. Everything was staged. But he had to give Pac enough time, enough breathing time, to be able to make his moves and do what he got to do for the plan to go down like James Brown, right? Now, with that being said, guys, it's really tough for a lot of people to believe that this was just an innocent panic, that Suge was just an innocent, he was just innocently panicking and taking off with all these lights, right? Now, stage 2, if there was a decoy in the car, okay? If the decoy was the one shot in the car, Suge taking all these lights is to be able to drop off Tupac in an undesired location for him to be able to escape, right? That was what this would have been all about. That's enough time taking all those lights to stop, let Tupac off. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have noticed him because those people in those other lights didn't know what the hell was going on. So they could have been able to drop Pac. He could have walked right out the car with a freaking hoodie on. Nobody would have noticed it, right? Even though Vegas was busy, still, you cover Pac up real quick. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take that much of a disguise, right? You put a wig on him, put a hoodie on him, dress him differently. Bam, and you get him out of there and you get him out the scene. This is why a lot of people, this is what sparked off, what made this whole Tupac shooting so obviously fake. This is why so many people got it right away. And I think this is what tipped the cops off, right? Well, why would he do this? The cops ask questions about everything, right? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why did this happen? So, this had to be the first clue that tipped the cops off and let them know that there was some funny going on. There was some fishy cracking, and that there was some foul play. So, whether or not, this made them overly curious about if there was some foul play. I don't think so, right? But I think it most definitely raised questions for the police about, the actual nature of this crime or this this thing that happened on September 7th, 1996. All right. Now, honestly, I could understand people getting panicked out and just driving all crazy. You know what I'm saying, like that. A lot of people say he was trying to get Pac to the hospital or whatnot. I can understand that, right? But so many lights, and then after just to say F it and stop, I don't think so. I think he would have finished the job if that was the case. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on with that, all right? Suge Knight and a lot of witnesses, and this has been all over the media, the news, documentaries, and whatever, right? On the upper left corner, that is the real crime scene photo in daylight, all right? Suge Knight said he allegedly skidded, all right? Or skidded. Unless Suge Knight had powdered donut wheels, they would have left some kind of marking on that ground. I don't care what kind of wheels you got, my friend, all right? He didn't have no racing wheels. I'm pretty sure he had standard freaking wheels with rims on it. So where's the skid mark at? Why is there no skid mark? I think that the Las Vegas floor must be a monster or something, because there's no blood on the scene and there's no skid marks on the scene. All right. If a tire loses control, right, and in a zigzags all the way or whatever, it's gonna leave some kind of mark, especially how the car was positioned. Like Suge just kind of, half try to bust a U-turn. I mean, it's just gonna leave a skid mark. And from what the witnesses say and what he has said in previous interviews, he was boning out. You know what I'm saying? He was going really fast, and he was trying to allegedly get Pac to the hospital, right? Which I think is BS. I think he was just giving them enough time for him to do what he had to do. Hold on, guys. Let me spark my Marlboro. What I always say, guys, there's not better than a Marlboro Red after a meal or after a good night of long sex. Anyways, guys, back to the lecture at hand. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you guys, man, if you're Pac fans, young or old, especially older, pretty sure you guys have been in the car. You guys have either ran away from the police, ran away from some enemies, ran away from your mom and dad, ran away from the baby's mama, try to chase down the ice cream truck for you fat guys, whatever. I know you guys have skid before. And even think about this, when you guys, sometimes when you're trying to leave your driveway, you press the gas a little bit too hard and your car skids out just a little bit, that I know you guys know what I'm talking about. That leaves a skid mark too. Now, why would that leave a skid mark, but a BMW, going at, high speed, busting a half U-turn won't leave it? Come on, guys, where's the skid mark at? Just by the way the car is positioned, the car lost control. Not only did Suge Knight say that, multiple witnesses said that the car lost control. Now, where is the skid mark at? I mean, that is just mind-boggling how the police, people, even witnesses per se, or people have not asked or brought these questions to light. Now, some of you might say, well, wired up, what in the hell does that got to do with anything? It has to do a lot with a lot, guys. Every detail matters in an investigation. Ask any detective or any police officer, any small, why do you think they don't just enter the crime scene and destroy it? They wait till the detectives come, right? Because any piece of evidence is crucial. The skid mark, all those things is what tipped these cops off to not want to solve this case, because they knew some foul play was happening. Something funny was going on. Okay? They're not dumb. They're educated police officers. Some of these guys have been at the universities. They're not dumb, guys. Okay? Contrary to what a lot of us believe, police officers are not dumb. Okay? I know we want to believe that. I know we call them that, but they're not dumb. Okay? They might be racist and incompetent, but they're not dumb. All right? Now, with that being said, guys, you know that tipped a lot of the police off. You know that made them think, wait a minute, what in the world is going on here? Why is there no skid marks? Why they take so many stoplights? Why? Right? We all know, cops ask all these questions. They'll pick up a hair on the floor, and they'll get you. So we know the police had to ask these questions, but why didn't the public bring these questions to life? Why didn't they ask these questions? Why didn't they ask the police these questions? Why don't the documentaries ever talk about these things? Not even the conspiracy documentaries that I've seen out there even mention these things. These things have to be mentioned, guys. I want to know what you guys think about this, because you guys, at the end, are the righteous ones, are the smart ones, whatever the case may be. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on. Now, yes, you guys know what I'm going to talk about next. There's no secret. The blood. First of all, on the top left corner, you see, I believe that's Suge Knight's seat. Okay? And on the top and on the right picture is Tupac's seat. Tell me, why is there more blood on Suge Knight's seat than there is on the man that allegedly got shot 4 or 5 times, right? According to Chris Carroll, is that the guy's name? Yes, Chris Carroll is the name of the guy that said it. He said Tupac's chest and his medallion, that he said that's the only thing that stood out for him over all these years. Not the death of an innocent black man, right? Of an innocent minority. What stood out to him was all the blood on the chain, right? But why is there no blood on his seat? There's no blood on the crime scene, on the ground where they supposedly set him down. Guys, this is bull crap. Tupac ain't dead, y'all. Okay, look at Suge Knight's seat. First of all, that don't even look like blood. It looks like doo-doo. When the shots rang out, did Suge Knight doo-doo in his pants? Suge, man, we need to get in contact with Suge and find out if he pooped in his pants, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to know, guys. Who knows if Suge doodled in his pants? All right. There's more blood on a Suge Knight seat than there is on Pac's seat. All right. Well, some may argue, well, they wired up. Suge Knight got shot in the head. He was squirting blood all over the place, dude. Then why wasn't there no blood on the window, dude? Why was no blood on the window? No blood. I don't see no blood on the steering wheel. And if allegedly that happened, why, when he turned to Pac to allegedly try to bring him down like he said he did, why is there no blood on the damn seat? Come on, guys. Come on. All right, people can say what they want to say. Oh, I was there. Or this person was there. I don't care, man. Don't matter, guys. You need to ask your own questions, all right? This is what I bring to you about, right? Not even this subject, period. In life, you have to ask your own questions. Don't let people tell you what to think. Think on your own, okay? There's always going to be haters, guys. Forget the haters. Do your own thing and don't worry about it, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. Why is there no blood? There's no blood on the floor. Chris Carroll said that, there was blood all over Pac's chest. It was coagulating on his chest, like a pool of blood. But there's no blood on the ground? I mean, come on, guys. We need to wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee, guys. Look at this guy on the bottom left. This guy got shot, right? Look at all the blood on him, dude. Okay? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna die. I hope he didn't. I hope he survived. But look at all that blood on him. When people get shot, they bleed. And when they bleed on the ground, right? I don't want to get too deep on this, but I've seen, someone get shot before, pretty bad, where to the point where it was deadly. I don't want to get too into it, but I strictly remember there was blood on the floor. because the next day when we went by there to remember this person, there were still blood stains on the floor. And if I'm not mistaken, this person got shot 2 times. So I believe allegedly Pac or Devin Clark got shot 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, guys. You know, we need to wake up. We need to smell the coffee. We need to wake up and smell the Folgers in the morning and quit being dum-dums. You know what I'm saying? Like the I Got 5 on that song says. We guys, we need to wake up, man. All right? Tupac is not dead. He survived. There's too much evidence that proves otherwise. When you're in a court of law and you're trying to convict somebody, let's say, for example, for murder, right? The evidence has to be overwhelming without a reasonable doubt. It has to prove it without a reasonable doubt. If there's something that questions that, they may put an innocent man in prison. They have to let this man go, consider a mistrial. If this were to go to court, all this evidence that Tupac is alive will throw this case so much out of court, man. It'll land on another country. All right, this case is bogus. Tupac is alive, and he is alive and well, and he is in Cuba, and we've shown you guys the picture of him in 2002. All right, that cannot be debunked and will never be debunked, because that is the only true picture of Pac alive in 2002. Can't nobody else disprove it or just claim it. Wired Up TV is the realest show that there is and that there's ever gonna be, guys. So you guys need to jump on board, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. All right, and do your own research, because that's what we believe in the strongest, and that's what's gonna prevail. All right, Tupac preached this to us, and we're gonna be living it, guys. With that being said, my people, my folks, don't be afraid to be different. Do your own research. Keep your head up. Don't try to fit in with the crowd. Be tough, man. Be courageous. And like I always tell you guys, always stay wired up, my people. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.